Hey Total Gym team, it's JD back. Are you ready for the task of seeing all those ab muscles in the six pack? Firstly, a quick anatomy lesson. So, different parts of your abs that you'll want to work to see those six pack abs and some definition. First and foremost, the obliques. The obliques do two things. They hang out here, they govern our love handles, and we want lots of love in life, but not lots of love handles, right? So they do two things. They twist our body and they tilt our body. Okay? Now, the good old six pack, that's what we're used to seeing on magazine covers and infomercials. Literally the six pack only does one thing, which is flex the spine. So when we do crunches, we're working the six pack muscles. Now, from my Pilates training, I think one of the most important parts of your abdominal region, your core, is called your transverse abdominis. So that layer of muscle looks like a cummerbund. Remember back in prom, you wore a cummerbund? It wraps around, it keeps your stomach flat, which is good. And guess where it connects? Ba-bam. That's why it's so important, because it protects your lower back, whether you're sitting at your computer or playing tennis or playing golf or doing an activity. As I said, it keeps our stomach flat. So how you activate that muscle is pretending you're pulling on your tightest pair of jeans and you're gonna suck your belly button towards your spine. That's your transverse abdominis. And that is a critical muscle, again, to keep your stomach flat. So all those muscles are important to strengthen, to support your spine and keep your tummy tight. But let's go on to the next segment where I'm gonna show you three of my favorite ab exercises to train those muscle groups. Okay, let's start with those six pack muscles. So what I love to do when I work my chest, after I take my chest to fatigue, I'll put my feet down, I'll give myself a hug with those cables underneath my arms, put my heels up on the glide board, tuck my chin, lean back until I'm quivering, and I feel those six pack muscles engage. And there I'll rip out a set of crunches to work those six pack muscles. Next, my favorite oblique exercise. So what I'm gonna do, grab one handle. I had to knock it down to about the mid-level. Always anchor in, because I like to kneel on this. You could sit your buttocks right here, have your legs out here. I like to kneel, and then you could have your butt down as you do this twisting motion, or you could be up in high kneeling. A critical point of doing this is keep your chin in line with your thumbs and the handle throughout. So you're really working those obliques and not just the shoulders. And then I like to do this a little dynamically, come down and then twist up. Beauty of the Total Gym is life does not happen in one plane of motion, so I can play around with it, go up and go across and go down. All right, let's move on to my favorite ab exercise on the Total Gym, my favorite accessory, the scrunch. Okay, the ab crunch accessory. If you don't have one, go to Total Gym Direct and get one. My clients love this, I love this. So many different levels that you can do. First of all, I take this to a pretty high level so I hit fatigue without having to do as many repetitions. So I put my elbows right here. So now when I do an ab crunch, I'm working my six pack muscles. I can simply slip to the side. Now I'm working those obliques like I showed you. And then I can turn up the volume, add some more lower abs by doing more of a pike or an oblique pike. And then here's the deal, all along, because I'm in a plank position, that transverse abdominis, that cummerbund muscle, is working against gravity and keeping that stomach flat and tight. So if you really want to see those six pack and ab muscles and get all ripped and cut, more power to you, go for it. But I'm here to tell you, I want to be real with you and keep it 100%. I've been in fitness for 23 years. I've only done it twice in my career. When I was 29, check out this picture. And then when I turned 50, I wanted to do it again. So check out this picture. So in both of those situations, you're talking I was working out 3 to 5 hours a day. Luckily, a lot of that was my job, teaching classes. Also my diet was just critical. I was eating very bland food. You're talking no dairy, no sugar, no beer, no alcohol whatsoever for about 3 to 4 months. And on top of that, I was hitting the weights really hard. So as you can see, I've relaxed a little bit. A year and a half later after the 50, now I got more of a 4-pack and then a 6-pack down here, if you know what I mean. So it's really hard to maintain, but man, the only other part is once you really get ripped, if you lose it a little bit, you feel fat for the rest of your life. But I don't want to deter you. Go for it if you want to do that. Just snap some pictures so you'll never forget it. And until next time, stay healthy.